Your adrenal health is the single biggest determinant of how you can live your entire life, how much you can engage with your own enjoyment in life, how much you can feel like you're thriving easily rather than striving. Now, if you have not experienced any stress at all in the last 3 months, then you can stop this video now because your adrenal health will be vibrant and vital and awesome in your whole body. If, however, you have had any stress in the last 3 months, and I'm thinking that that probably means you, then actually the exercise that I'm going to get to a little bit later on in this video is going to be great to start restoring your adrenal health. My name is Prune Harris. I'm an energy expert. I've been able to see energy since I was born, and I've worked in clinical practice for over 20 years, helping people really understand their energy so that they can live their fullest lives, their healthiest lives. And if there was one thing that I saw in my practice as the absolute baseline for health, for vitality, for being able to engage with other people easily, with being able to engage with yourself easily, then it's what your adrenal glands are doing. So why? Why are these little glands so important? As part of your endocrine system, they're responsible for releasing hormones into your body, and your adrenal glands release especially two very powerful hormones. One of them is adrenaline and the other one is cortisol. Now, adrenaline is an amazing, amazing chemical that comes in and it moves your body so that you can either fight someone, that you can run away from someone, or that you can temporarily be hidden before you have to fight or run away. That, of course, is your fight, flight, and freeze response. After the big peak of adrenaline, cortisol comes in behind that and ensures that you can sustain that big push in your system. And of course, this is a stress response. This is so that you can stay alive. But the stresses that you have in your life right now aren't necessarily life-threatening. They're stresses like how to pay the bills, how to get your work done effectively in the time you have, how to manage your home life, your family life. It's those stresses that so many of us are living with and working with. And your adrenal glands sometimes, often, can move you into fight, flight and freeze because they recognize that there's stress in your life. And actually, that's a really inappropriate stress response to these modern stresses. So what I want to give you here right now is an exercise that helps calm that overactivity of your adrenal glands. It's a simple energy exercise that works to really balance your adrenal health at deeper levels. And I'm going to suggest, if you like doing it, then do it a few times a day, especially if you're going through a stressful period. You need to reprogram that stress response so that actually when you're trying to figure out your finances or trying to figure out your family life, if it's stressful for you, then your whole body system says, okay, I've got this. I don't have to ramp up into survival strategies. I can continue to be in balance, in wholeness, while we bring in these new strategies. All right, so you're going to place your fingers on your belly button. And from there, come out an inch and up an inch. And you're going to massage quite deeply into this area. If it's really tender, then you can relax it some. But you want to be able to work with these powerful adrenal gland access points to actually begin to release and harmonize your adrenal energy. And it feels great. Oftentimes when you work with this point, you immediately feel a drop of tension from your shoulders, from around your neck area, and kind of an unraveling of that tension in your abdomen. All right, so now back to the belly button. Out an inch, down an inch. So it may be out a couple of centimetres and down a couple of centimetres. These points here relate to the cortisol energy that your body will be really holding, especially if you're under sustained stress at the moment. And you'll probably find that you can go into this a little bit deeper with no tenderness. Feels good to me. So now, keep your fingers on that lower point and pop your thumbs back in on that higher point. If you need a reminder, belly button out an inch or so, up an inch or so. So now you're holding points that relate to your adrenal gland health and your cortisol health. And from here, take a good breath in and really fill up your body with breath. So you're going to breathe into the lungs, breathe into the belly. And as you breathe out, you're going to press quite deeply, as deep as is comfortable, on these 4 points. Breathing in, just release them. Breathing out, press in on those points. And you find your own breath there. So breathing in, find your rhythm. Breathing in, releasing each time you breathe in and really pressing into these each time you breathe out. One last time. Brilliant. So you're doing a pumping action there, and that sends messages through your energy systems for the adrenal glands to start releasing. Rather than pumping that adrenaline all through your system, it's going to start bringing it back into harmony. All right, and it's especially important right now. I'm putting this video out as we're moving into summer, and summer brings a lot of heat in your system, and that heat can really invite the adrenal glands to get even more active, even more vigilant. So as we move through summer, that's a beautiful exercise for you to do to really bring peace back in. You can find out more about adrenal health at my website, pruneharris.com. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.